Hmm. Still. All right, and we are live. Hello, thank you so much for joining
Hello.
this stream. Hello, guys, welcome. Thank you for being here. Just for the guys that are joining as viewers, we will be playing a one shot of a game called Posthomini. This is the version 0, that's before actual game Posthomini. And we are using the system Omnidem, created by Ampersand Studio, specifically by Fovorobos. Before we get started, guys, how are you doing?
Good. I'm fine. How about you?
Happy to be on this cruise.
All right, right to the topic. So that is correct. You guys are on the cruise. Um, it's been about 3 hours since you got access. You already checked your things. You have your key, your card key, or your luggage is on your cabin. And before you before you were let in by the crew, you had to wait 2 more hours than scheduled. You heard there was some sort of problem, but you really don't know more about that. Except from Andrew, that's played by Vinicius. You know that a private company was putting some cargo and it got delayed, and that's why. You know that because some of your crew friends mentioned that to you. Since you're at the gym, you don't really have contact with that, but you overheard that on the gallery. The gallery is where you go to eat. Now, I have a question actually for the three of you. Is this the first time you, the characters, are joining a cruise?
It's the first time a cruise like this. I was in the service and I was on boats and things, but never for fun like this. My first time.
All right.
No, actually, this is my third cruise, as part of my regular vacations as a professor in the university.
Okay.
I've been to some cruises before, but only working. I seldom get to see and have fun and and mingle with the guests. Only
All
when
right.
they go
Just
to the gym.
yeah, that's true. Fortunately for you, they do go often. Uh, you also train a lot of the crew of the staff of the ship, but you do have contact with them inside. Mostly young people, not the old cruisers. All right. So let's start with Matt and Dave. You guys have again your key, and you have a small map where you can find your cabins. And you were also instructed that you need to be at one of the three explanation safety talks that they have. It's mandatory that you go, but you can select the time. You can select right now, in a couple of hours, or before dinner. What will you do? Let's start with Matt.
Hmm. I believe I will get this out of my way so I can enjoy the rest of the evening, getting to know the cruise. So I'm gonna go and attend the boring lecture right now.
All right. And then Dave, will you go now or will you wait?
I'll go now. I take these things. I just get it like you said, get it over with. Just get this thing done.
All right, perfect. So actually, the three of you will be there because Andrew, as a member of the staff, you are um, obliged to go in the first one so you can start working the rest of the day.
Okay.
All right. So there, it's actually for the ones that have been in cruises before, and you, Andrew, that you've been there as many times as you worked on a cruise, because every time you get a new group of people, you have to attend this. They explain the safety measures, how to get on the drags, things to avoid, fires, things like that, where to get assistance. So you have your maps on your hands, and they show you the points where you can get assistance. You can find the nurses, the lifeguards, all that. While you are in this explanation, it's not very long because they understand you are eager to get to your vacation. Um, a member of the staff comes and says something hush to the captain. That's actually the person that is explaining all this. And after a few seconds of silence and everyone looking around, also the captain says, additionally to what I've explained so far, I want to remind you guys that we are responsible for ourselves and everyone around us. So if you are sick, if you see anything, if you find anything that might affect others, please let us know and allow the crew to get involved in that. You just enjoy the rest of your stay here. And with that, you're free to go to wherever you want to go. We're going to start with who has 2 points? With Andrew, actually.
So after the lecture, I check my watch and say, well, it's time to get to work. And I start going to the general direction of the gym. Is it in the middle of the ship? Where is it located?
Actually, it is on deck. Let me get that for you. Deck 11. Right below, oh, actually 12. The same deck with the spa and all the sports. There's also the gym.
Okay, and in which deck are we?
You are right now on deck 7. So you have to go up. You cannot take the elevator. You have to go through the stairs of the staff.
Okay, no problem. So I start going in the direction of the stairs. Is it common stairs for the guests and everyone, or is it service stairs?
It's service, just for the staff.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Actually, it's a good thing that you mentioned that, because when you are reaching deck 9, you see 2 guys, really big guys that you haven't seen before, and they don't have the uniform of the crew. They don't have actually anything. It doesn't have any names or anything, any tags. This is very weird because this is just for the staff. And let's roll, shall we?
Oh, okay.
You're
I'm about to die.
make an intellectual roll. This is just to see if you notice something. Remember,
Oh.
this has to be above your number.
I'll have to ask you to roll for me because I
Oh, that's
haven't
true.
got the
Sorry.
dice here.
What's your number? Can you remind me?
I believe it is 4, right? Or
It
3.
was. Oh, never mind. 8.
8.
Right, we both had 8.
8, yes. 8.
You got a
Fours
beautiful
together again.
6. However,
Okay.
you have 2 points on blue, so you can get the 8.
Mm-hmm.
You notice that they have in their cargo pants something very heavy. That's what you notice. Do you want to do something, or you just run to your gym?
I look at them and try to see if they notice me going by.
They don't really pay attention. They are like focused on whatever they are doing.
And what are they doing?
Just going down the stairs. They
Is it a separate set of stairs?
No, the same one you're using. It's a big one. Like 4
Oh.
people can go up and down at the same time, or down at the same time.
Okay. I continue going up and do not pay much attention to them because I'm not a very intellectual type. So I just look and continue going to the gym.
All right. You get there easily. You see some of the staff. You say hi to a couple of your friends or acquaintances of the cruise. Nothing really happens. When you get there, there's no one in the gym yet. So you, as you know, you have to, you get started on cleaning things, arranging things so everyone can start working out whenever they want.
Okay. I get my stuff ready for the beginning of my shift. And after I clean stuff, I sit down and begin to think about the encounter I had at the stairs. And I'm trying to remember if I have ever seen those guys before or not.
All right. So
do I have to roll?
Not really. It's not hard to remember. These guys
Mhm.
were very big and muscular, so of course you would notice them if they were part of the staff. And
Mhm.
they are not wearing any kind of uniform that you see. So you don't have contact with everyone on the ship, but you
Mhm.
know the uniforms. They wearing them. You haven't seen them before.
Okay. I'll after I finish and I think that I understand that I haven't seen them using uniforms. I dial to security. I believe there's a security,
Yeah.
and I mentioned this. Oh, what's the name of the security guard? The
It
security chief.
brings it brings nothing. Probably they are very busy with all the people getting in and the lectures on safety. So for now
Is
you will
there
have to wait.
is there is there a messenger? Something to take messages, recorded messages.
Oh, no, nothing. So it is a direct line, let's say, between where you are and the security cabin. Right now, there's no one there.
Okay, then
I'm gonna pause you real
I
quick.
shrug, and keep on with my day.
All right, I'm gonna go then for, well, I guess it would be Sergeant Dave Williams.
Yep. Well, got all my stuff in my cabin. Ended up sitting for a couple of hours. I'm getting pretty antsy, so I'm gonna throw on a t-shirt and my track pants, and I'm just gonna go and just do a light run around, see what's around, but also just around the perimeter of the deck, along the railing, just doing a little bit of a jog run type of thing to take
All
my
right,
mind off of sitting around for 2 hours because I hate sitting around like that.
all right. In order to do that, you have to go to your cabin first.
Yep.
You guys were on deck. Oh, I forgot. Where is it? 7. And you can choose, actually, I'll let you choose. You can select deck 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10.
I'll just stay on my own deck. That's fine. I'm just interested in getting the run in, so I'll just run around here on deck 7, see
Okay,
what's around the ship, that sort of thing.
all right. You get to your cabin, you put away your things and dress up to run around, and you
Mhm,
start jogging.
mhm.
There's a lot of people on deck 7. Uh, it's amazing how many people is drinking already, and some look or seem to be on their second or third drink,
I respect
although
that.
it's been like 4 hours since you got into the ship. But a lot of people is enjoying themselves.
I'll get there
Do you
eventually, but
do you like kids?
I mean, I've got a couple of nephews and things like that. They're nice enough. They're all right. I don't mind them.
Okay, you don't mind kids. So I don't know if it would be fortunate or unfortunate. There aren't a lot of kids, at least not on deck 7. Maybe in the pools, but right now you see mainly adults, couples, and old people. Few families.
Great. Old people. Fine. It's a vacation. I gotta learn to relax.
All right. So you do that, you keep on your laps. You do notice something weird as a retired member of the military, although you weren't like actively, you were just a mechanic, you weren't fighting, let's say, or training for that. You do notice a couple of things because you did had a basic training.
Of course.
And you notice you don't see a lot of security. Maybe they are elsewhere, but right now it feels weird. You can continue with your activity, but it
Hmm.
pops into your mind a couple of times when you don't notice a lot of security.
Yeah, it's not the same as a base, so I guess I gotta get used to that sort of thing. Someone's
All
gotta
right.
keep control of this place, though.
After your run, what's your plan?
Run back, get back in there, and probably be time for grabbing a bite to eat at that point in time. I would assume it's kind of late afternoon. You were saying,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
yeah, get a little food, get a little something in me.
All right. So for now, you're running. Let's
Mhm.
jump to Hiram to forgot the name, Professor
Matt
Matt.
Strickland. Yes.
So you were on deck 7. You can select where you want your cabin. Same options. You can select, what else? 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Which is the highest on the ship?
For cabins, it would
Yeah.
be 10.
Yeah, I want the best view.
All right. So you would be on deck 8 on the front. That's the
Excellent.
best view. All right. So 8500 is your cabin. Doesn't matter, though. You have to remember.
Thank you. I wouldn't.
All right. So you go to your cabin. Do you want the stairs or the elevator?
I'm gonna take the elevator.
Okay, you take it, you go, it's fast, you go there. Since you've been on cruises before, you know your way around. This is the first time that you are in this one, but you know how they work, essentially. So you get to your cabin. There's something that draws your attention. Well, let's roll to see if you notice. For
Okay.
blue, so for intellectual, above your 7.
Yeah. I'm supposed to roll here, right?
Yeah. I trust you guys.
Eh,
Except Vinicius, that's why I'm rolling for him.
it's a 9.
A
It's a
9.
9.
Perfect.
I have
So
to
you notice.
get above. Okay.
You notice when you're getting off the elevator on deck 10 that there's some rumor, like a lot of people talking at the same time and some.
I try to ingratiate myself into the crowd and say, "Hey, what's poppin'? What's the latest?"
All right. So you talk to an old man when you ask that, and he turns around to you, a little bit weirded out with your language, but uh, I'm not sure. Something happened with a kid. It's I don't know why people bring kids to cruises. Uh, thank God you're not a kid. He pets or pats your shoulder and then goes away.
Wow. So something happened to a kid. It's about, well, this big a ship, but isn't there anyone around here like a nurse, a physician, someone to actually look after this kind of thing? There must be an infirmary, right?
So you know there is. It's not on this deck, but while you're saying that out loud.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
so
just
no,
trying to participate in the
the
husband.
commotion.
Yeah.
Okay, so nobody's paying attention. Not really. They are there. They are talking. They're mentioning things, but they don't really pay attention to you or whatever happened. And when you are saying this, they start to spread out. They leave. You notice two ladies with their own kids. They are like talking while they walk away. Something might have happened with both kids.
With their kids, both of their kids, did they
Maybe
look injured? Did they look out of the something out of the usual?
not really. Probably they were like playing or fighting or they bumped into each other, something like that.
Yeah, and that's pretty much as far as I can care. I'm heading straight to my cabin.
All right. While you get there, let's go back to Andrew. Your partner in the gym joins a little bit later than what you would like because, I mean, she was supposed to help. But she comes and she's sweating and she's actually putting her uniform on while she's getting inside the gym. Like, so sorry I'm late. I don't know what happened with these people. I hate when they have like private companies, things like that. It's a mess out there.
What happened? What happened?
I don't know. You know, when they have private things and no one can ask, and there's a like the secret deck and all that. I don't really care. I just don't want them to like get in my way. I see you're done cleaning up, so what do I do now?
Well, we can wait for people to come here or and chat. You
Okay.
mentioned this secret deck. What is it?
I don't know. I was talking with this lady, the one that cleans like very, very fast. You know, the one with the big hair.
Januza?
Yes, I don't know. I never remember names, especially when they change crew so often. I love
Mm-hmm.
this trip. Um, so yeah, she was saying that there's like a deck that they have to skip on the stairs, and they are not allowed to clean. I guess the private cargo is there, something like that. I don't care. I just want them out of my way. And she
Yeah.
goes to the window to stare at people.
Okay. I've seen some strange fellows when I was coming up here. They were not in uniform. Some big tough guys. Did you see them?
Wait, so they get to be without uniform and I get uh calls and suspensions even if I am missing my jacket? That doesn't make sense. This is so unfair. Did you report it?
I tried to reach security to see if they knew something about it, but no one answered. I kind of forgot. Let me try again. And
Hmm.
I go to the phone and try to reach security again.
This time they pick up right away. Security cabin.
Oh, hello. It's Andrew here from the gym. I just tried to.
Andrew, I hope you have a new routine for me because I really missed you this week that I wasn't on the ship, hey?
Oh,
This is Carlos. You know him. You know that he likes to work out.
Carlos. Hello, Carlos. How are things with you? I. It's nice talking to someone I know. You you don't won't believe. I was just coming up here, and there were two buff guys and without uniforms in the at our stairs. Do you
Ah,
know
not
anything about
again.
it?
Do you have their names? I'll call them with
No, I
the
didn't
staff.
get their names. I believe it's some new guys. I thought they
Oh,
might come to the gym because they certainly work out.
well, maybe they can help us next time. I don't know. Just keep that in mind. And on the next staff meeting, I think we have one tomorrow morning, very early.
Okay.
Uh, so yeah, let's do that. And if you see them, just point them out, and I'll speak with them and
Sure.
whoever is their supervisor.
At what time are you coming here?
Oh, actually, I won't be able to go today because we are short-staffed in the security cabin. I'll have a double
Mm.
shift, but tomorrow afternoon I'll be free for 48 hours, so I'll be there.
Oh, okay. See you tomorrow then.
Perfect. Dave, you are done with your run. You go to a buffet or do you want to go to a specialty diner?
I'm on vacation. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna sit down and have a nice dinner.
Okay. So yeah, they are actually starting to serve dinner. You let's see. It's the first time you cruise and you're retired, you want to enjoy, so you bought the like big package with everything including
Mhm.
the big fancy restaurants, so you get a seat right away. You don't have to wait. You're going to start eating. They will serve whatever you order out of the menu that you have in front of you. Do you want to do or say something special about the diner or anything?
No, if there's other people at the table, I'll try and try and put myself out there a little bit and have polite conversation or something like that. But meanwhile, oh man, they've got steak. Maybe I had like steak and shrimp or something like that. That'll be really good. That's vacation food right there.
That's true. So let me see. You are in deck um 11 right now. Yes, there's a few couples there, but on your table, nothing right now. You're not sharing at the moment. Probably it's because it's
Mm,
early.
that's
So
fine.
let's give you your steak while we see what Professor Matt wants to do.
Professor Matt wants to drink until he's silly. That's what a semester of lectures and grading does to you. So I'm heading straight to the bar.
Okay, all right. Do you want a bar with music in like a lounge, or do you want to go to the one near the pool?
Oh, near the pool, of course.
Okay, so you're gonna get to deck Conference center. No, it's not here. 12. There in the middle, there's a pool, actually similar to your picture on the background, so you can use that as a reference. And there's a bar, and actually you could sit inside the pool or outside the pool, just having your drinks.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit outside the pool for now, just having my drinks and admiring the beautiful boys and girls that are probably inside the pool.
That sounds very weird, but I'll just ignore it. Okay, you are at the same
What was
deck
that?
as Andrew. You are both on deck 12. Dave, for you, everything is cool. Your dinner is great. There's not a lot of people right now. Usually people, well, you wouldn't know, but usually people skip the fancy diners for the last days because it's expensive, but you don't have to worry about that. So you're eating, you're drinking, whatever you want. However, Andrew, you are with this coworker that is not very charismatic. You're waiting.
What's her name again?
Your coworker?
Yes.
I don't think I told you. So let's call her Katie.
Haiti.
I'm sorry. I just want to clarify what what Hiram is asking. You said that you're watching boys and girls. It sounded maybe creepy, but I understand that wasn't the
No.
idea.
Watching
No.
you, son. I'm watching you.
God.
So Katie is your coworker.
Katie.
Katie.
Or Haiti. Katie.
Katie. And you're just waiting for someone to go there, maybe for Carlos to go and talk. She's cleaning up, arranging things. You have to turn on the lights because it's getting darker outside. The cruise is already moving, so it's going to be slow today. However, after a couple of hours that you started your shift and you got there and spoke with Katie, someone enters running, like really, really scared. Quickly, I need someone strong. Help, help. It's a teenager.
Is it a male or female, the one who enters?
Female.
Come on, girl. What happened? Can I help you?
You can help me. You're strong. Come. And starts running.
Katie, look after the barn. Let me see what I can do.
Yes, of course. You go wrong with the kids. I can. Yeah, I'll wait here. And you go after
what happened?
This.
Yes, I go after it's a teenage girl. You said.
Teenage
girl. What happened, girl? What happened?
She's running. She's right now not talking to you. Just like come. You're following her, right?
Yes.
So what happened is actually something that Max saw. You were drinking. You were watching people, the sky, the waves, enjoying whatever drink you're having, and then suddenly someone with a lot of clothing, white clothing, like comes running real fast from one of the doors and then hits a girl that was coming out of the pool. So she slips and she hits her head. And this person in white keeps running. He has something on his hand or is grabbing something and it's running, doesn't pay attention to anything. He bumps into other people, but the severe one is the kid that fell and hit her head. And actually, you don't see any lifeguards. People are starting to call for help. Nobody is reacting. And then one girl, a teenager, gets there and says, Lucy! And runs. Lucy is a teenager that got to your gym. And right now, at this moment, we have Andrew and Mary, the teenager, running towards the little kid that's on the floor. Before they get there, do you want to do something, Matt?
I would like to call the bartender's attention to this and tell them to ring a lifeguard, a nurse, someone to come here and hurry help this person. He's probably injured.
You are behind. He's already on a phone that he has there, and he's saying something.
Oh,
And
so
he tells you, yes, 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 yes.
amazing then. I'll keep on sipping my Mai Tai.
Okay. Um, Andrew, you get there, and once you are in front of a little girl that's on the floor, it seems she's unconscious. The teenager
Okay.
says, "Please help Lucy, please."
What happened? What happened?
I don't know. I went to the bathroom and then I came back and she was lying there and nobody's helping. Help! And she starts yelling to people that are only watching. Like everyone is
I
very shocked.
I look for someone around and ask, "Did anyone see what happened?" And I kneel by the girl and stabilize her neck, and look for signs of injury or blood or anything.
Let's roll for intellectual um, action. In the
Roll it for
meantime,
me, please.
oh, of course, sorry. And you are an 8. Oh, you got a 3. So you don't notice anything. It's weird. She's lying there. She's not moving. You think she's breathing? Maybe. She's wet. Maybe she was swimming. You're not sure. She has something. That's for sure. Um, Matt, you heard him ask if anyone knew. Do you want to approach him?
Yes.
Okay. So you guys can interact. You were asking what happened, and Matt approaches you with his drink on his hand.
Do you have any idea of what's going on around here?
Did you see what happened, sir?
Actually, not quite. I couldn't understand it very well. There was this girl. She rushed in, and suddenly she slipped and fell on her head, and afterwards,
She hit her
an
head on the floor, or
yeah,
uh, oh, okay.
and immediately she got up and started running again. I actually couldn't understand very much what was happening. But there's I think there are nurses coming to her aid. I'm not sure what I saw. Is is something off on this ship? Because earlier today I heard of a bunch of kids fighting, or I don't know, getting into something. Now this, where's the goddamn staff on this? Are they so short staffed that they can't even help a passenger? Is that why this was so cheap to buy? Anyway,
Okay,
um
Andrew, you feel slightly offended because of this, but you know that on the first day is usually a mess.
I can assure I can assure you, sir, that our cruise is top notch. Uh, there must have been some commotion or something, and I believe health care professionals will be here soon. I'm from the gym, by the way. Should you need anything there,
oh,
I'll just be looking after our friend here.
well, thank you very much. And if you can, on deck 10, there were two mothers and their children who apparently were also in need of some attention. So if you could send someone to talk to them, uh,
After this emergency, sir, I'll see to that.
All right.
thank you very much.
In the meantime, while this is happening, you are having the best steak of your life, at least of the week. Dave, you're eating. Do you want to go through the full course, all the courses?
No, just have my meal, sip out a beer, just sort of look around, try to relax a little bit. And then after I'm done eating, there aren't any real people at the table still. I'll probably just take my beer and wander a little bit just to see what's around.
Okay. Okay, open that or down.
I'll go up. Why not? Let's see what's up top. Why not?
All right. So let's see if this happens. When you're going up, uh, paramedic, she passes right on your side. For you, it's like normal that there is interaction between this kind of staff and others. For other people, it would be weird because staff they don't usually use the stairs for the um, cruise, whoever is cruising,
Mhm.
and yeah, so it calls your attention, but if you don't want
Yeah.
to do anything,
Hope somebody's okay. Yeah. Whatever.
all right.
Drinking my beer.
Okay, so you continue. You can choose deck 12 or deck uh or above 13, 14, 15.
Actually, I'm gonna try and make my way up as uh I assume there's like the big main deck where there's like the pools and the all the stuff. I'll go up there and just take a look as we're leaving the harbor or wherever we are just to see the sights.
Okay, so that will be deck 12. You can
Mhm.
go to the back where you will see as you are leaving behind the land and you can see other cruises and the
Yeah, it's
light
kind of
of the
nice leaning
city.
against the railing, just enjoying the sights.
Okay, so while Dave is having the best day on his vacation, or at least starting, um, the chaos continues on deck 12 in the mid section of the ship. Right now, a paramedic got there. She started to check on this girl, asking questions to both of you, like what happened. Do you know if how long she's been unconscious? Do you know her family? And then Mary, the teenager, starts to answer most of the questions. Um, After she checks a couple of things, you guys don't really know about that, so wouldn't matter if I give you details on what she does. And she uh, grabs the little girl in her arms and starts walking away with Mary behind her. Do you guys want to do something about that or continue with your activities?
Do I know her?
The paramedic,
Yeah.
probably you've seen her.
Okay.
Like you're not
Then
friendly.
okay, then it's not my job anymore, and I'll just start going back to the gym. And I mentioned to the barman, oh, by the way, apparently there was some commotion on deck 10 with some other kids. If you can pass it along to the security, I have to go back to the gym because Katie is alone there now. I have to go back there. Okay.
Sure, Andrew, and see you later. Sure, sure. And he gives mixing
Thank
things
you.
for the drinks.
Thank you.
All right, let's follow Andrew. You get to the gym or
I go back to the gym. I
okay.
have not
All right,
have
so
nothing else
you're
to do.
there. She wait, we are reconnecting.
Okay.
I think we're back on.
All right, we're back. Perfect. Where were we? Right. So you get to the gym and you see another girl with a uniform from the pool deck. You know that uniform because you see them often. You are on the same deck. She is from the entertainment section, and she leaves. She says, "See you, Andrew," and goes.
Hello.
And then when you get inside, you know she's a friend of Kate. You don't really know her, but she goes there often to gossip.
Mm-hmm.
You get
And
there, there's a lady, an old lady on the treadmill walking.
is Katie there?
Yeah, Katie is like a meter away from the old lady, watching her just in case she need help. But yeah, she's just walking very slowly.
Okay, I get to Katie. Oh, thanks. And there was a girl that hit her head on the deck, and the health health people got there first. So
Oh,
no
poor
problem.
baby. Is she gonna be okay?
Not sure, but I believe so.
I bet is this guy in white. She was just telling me there's a guy that has been like, I don't know, running around hitting people. I hate people like that.
Hitting people.
Yeah, like bumping to the guests and also to crew members.
How strange. Well,
Yeah, it's weird. I don't
thanks.
know, maybe it's like a drill or something. You know how they like to do those things.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can
Th-
take care of her.
Thanks for having my back. I approach the old lady and say and tell her, "Hello, ma'am. I'm
Oh,
I'm
hello.
and I'm Andrew. I look after the gym. I'm sorry I wasn't here when you arrived. There was an emergency by the pool, and I had to look into it. I believe Katie helped you. Should you need anything at all, don't just let me know, okay?
Oh, thank you so much. Yes, yes, Katie, so sweet. Yes. So let's move the time real quick. For now, nothing different happens. You do your shift on the gym. The first day is usually a short shift, especially because you have to go to bed early. Tomorrow morning, very early, you have a staff meeting. It's a general meeting, and they ask everyone to be there. Sometimes, if you don't go to the staff meeting, it's not a problem. You can ask around, but this time they are asking everyone to be there.
Okay.
For Matt and Dave, you do your activities, enjoy your drinks, your food. You can walk around. You start to get acquainted with the sheep, the places where you can go to have fun or anything. The only strange thing that happens before you go to bed, I would assume around 11 for both of you, something like that.
Sounds about
Matt is
right.
on vacation. Matt wants to stay up late until possible. He's gonna probably go to bed, I don't know, at least 2 a.m. unless he gets lucky, and otherwise, yeah, he'll try to go to bed
Okay.
at 2 in
I
order
heard
to
there's a
wake
nice
up
old
and
lady
enjoy
on
the
the
pool.
treadmill for you.
She's very nice.
Yeah.
All right. And for you, Dave, around what time are you planning to go to bed?
No, that sounds about right. 2,300 hours. Yep,
All
we'll
right.
get in there.
So fortunately for you, before you get to bed and I don't know, on your 10th cocktail, Matt, or something like that, there is an announcement on the cheap oh my god, I forgot the name. Speakers, thank you. And it's this is your head of security. Welcome everyone to Oceanic Solitude. We appreciate you choosing us. Please, blah blah blah, communicate with the staff. All those things that they mentioned on the talk about safety. And the last announcement. Unfortunately, for deck 11 and 12, we do have a couple of restaurants closed for now. Also, the sanitary of deck 11 will be closed for now, but you can join or enjoy any of our facilities on the rest of the ship. You will be informed if this changes. That's it. The rest of the night goes smoothly. You enjoy your 8 hours of sleep, Dave, uh, and you, Matt, enjoy your cocktails. Unfortunately, you don't get lucky this time, but there are some ladies that might be interested, especially because two of the restaurants are closed, so a lot of people are on the same areas this time.
Amazing. Yeah,
All right.
I'll try to. Matt?
So let's jump to next morning. Your night was completely fine. And we will start with Andrew with his staff meeting. I am not going to put you through all that. I'm reading the chat, so don't worry. Just to summarize, everything normal, all the rules, reminders. You don't see the guys without the uniform. You don't see them anywhere. You see some faces that you haven't seen before, a lot of familiar faces, but those guys are not there. Everyone's wearing uniform. Carlos asks you if you see them. You say no. He says, "Yeah, if you see them again, let me know." And that's it. The only thing is that they also inform you guys about the two restaurants and the restrooms on deck 11 that are closed. They mention and remind you a lot that it's important to act immediately if there's an emergency or sickness, to go right away to the correct place for you as a staff and inform the guests how to get to their infirmary and all that. They mentioned that there was an incident yesterday, but they don't think it's going to get worse, but to pay attention.
Is the
You
girl all
go,
right?
okay, you ask to
I
whom?
asked Carlos, is the girl all right? The one who bumped her head in the pool?
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. You were the one helping. That's so cool. I know you're cool. Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah. She hit her head pretty hard, but I don't think she was that injured. I don't know. She's in the infirmary. Apparently they will keep her there for I don't know how long, just in case.
Okay, good to know.
All right. So you go, you take your lunch, everything's normal. The staff is tense. You thought by now that wouldn't be the case because it's usually the first day when they are so tense, but right now they should be more relaxed. Everything should be working fine. But again, you are short staffed for some reason and everyone is tense. But nothing happens really. You go to your shift, you start working there. More clients this time. A couple of people buy the extra package and you get your tips. You get some additional income by selling these packages. Everything is going well. You guys want to do anything in particular during the morning?
Well, Dave gets up at probably like 0600, gets out, puts on his green drab t-shirt, does a quick run himself before there's crowds of people out there. And then just gonna sort of grab a big old cup of coffee and wander around a little bit. Maybe go see like, you know, are there different things to do? Is there like maybe there's like a casino or I don't know, probably take a look, see what they have for like a gym or something like that too, because I've got my routine and even though I'm on vacation, it's hard to break some of it.
Okay. So there is a small casino. Oh, actually, no, it's not small. In deck 4. So you have to go down. You were up to get your coffee, and then you went down to deck 4.
Cool. That's great. Give me something to do. I played a lot of cards sitting around in the garage after, after duty shift. So it'd be good.
All right.
And
When
then,
you get to deck 5, you have to get off the elevator, then cross a hall, and then again down on the other elevator to deck 4. And when you're on deck 5, you notice that um, the bar that's next to the theater, no, I'm sorry, the lounge, it's closed. The bar has a sign that says closed. It's strange for you because you remember they mentioned 2 restaurants and a bathroom, but they didn't mention this on the announcement yesterday or so far.
maybe it's just too early for people to be drinking. I don't know.
I don't know.
This is just a pain because this elevator stuff that's a bunch of crap. But whatever. I'm not in the military anymore, so let's just go. Better than
get to the
stairs.
casino. It's
I'm just gonna
open.
check it out. I'm not gonna play or anything yet. I'm just carrying my coffee around, touring, checking the places out because I got a long trip here. I want to see where everything is.
Okay. So just so you have it in mind, when you cross through the hallway on deck 5, you notice that the main promenade, where is all the stores and all that, is on deck 5. And then on deck 4, there's the theater, the casino, and a couple of bars and lounges.
Oh, I'll be hitting those later, I'm sure.
All right. Matt, what do you want to do? At what time do you wake up? That's important. Let's match the times for you guys.
Considering I stayed up until late, let's say I wake up around 8 a.m. First thing is to grab some coffee, maybe some not quite breakfast, but just something to eat, and head to the pool so I can swim for a bit, enjoy myself.
Okay. So you go to deck 11. Unfortunately, where you were planning to get breakfast is one of the 2 restaurants that are closed. So you go to deck 12 hoping that you get something. And yes, actually on the bar where you were drinking last night, they have like a side for ice creams for the kids and they placed a table with coffee and donuts and bread, things like that. Probably because the restaurant is closed. So you get your fill. You can go swimming and everything. In general, for you guys, the day goes smoothly. Matt, I assume you will stay on the top decks just enjoying the light. And Dave, you will be walking around getting to know.
Yeah, it's like getting to know the different places. Like I said, I want to find out where there's like a gym, there's all the different places. So that's what I do. I'm just basically touring the ship, getting myself familiar with the layout.
Okay, so let's do an intellectual check just to see if you notice something on the elevator now that you mentioned you didn't like how it works.
This is not my strongest suit here, but that's fine. We'll see how this goes.
have to
I
roll
got
above
a
8.
6. Plus 1 is 7. So, nope.
Nothing. So everything's normal.
It's all right. I still have to have more coffee. It's fine.
Thoroughly. All right. Andrew, well, actually, everyone is around 4 p.m. now. You got your food, your drinks, whatever you wanted. Andrew, your first section of the shift is about to end. You are supposed to be working around 8 for a couple of hours. There's like a fitness class that you have to join, but besides that, you're pretty much done.
Okay.
Do you want to go to any particular areas?
Am I allowed to go to the bars and things like that, or not?
You're not allowed to drink. You can be there with an invitation of a guest, or you can go to the gallery, to the staff lounge, staff restaurant.
Okay, I'll go to the staff restaurant.
Okay, that's on deck 3. Yes, that's on deck 3. So you go there. Matt, you are on the top deck, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so you're not going to notice. But when you are going down, Andrew, you are on deck 5, and then the the stairs for the staff are closed. There's a sign, there's some tape, and you are not able to continue going down. You can go up, or you can try to go through the guests area. Andrew.
Sorry, I didn't hear. I can the hall is closed.
Mm-hmm.
Bummer. I see if there's anyone around who knows why is it closed.
No, no one's there. So you have two options. You can try to sneak through the guest stairs, or you can cross all the ship to the point of the ship where is the other crew stairs.
I'll go and sneak through the guest stairs because I'm not on my shift, so I think there would be no problem. And if people see me there, oh, I'm not on shift.
Okay, so you are going down the stairs, and actually Dave is going up. It's around time to get to dinner. So you guys, one is going up, one is going down, and you suddenly hear
What?
a really loud scream. I don't think you can
Oh,
hear
it cut
with
out.
this.
It cut you. Your noise gate cut it.
Damn microphone, you're so good. Okay, you hear a lady yelling, very, very frightened.
I look around and try to see where's the screaming coming from.
You said I was there too, so I'm able to hear this.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm definitely going to look.
Okay, so actually the lady yelling is a lady that's like on the middle of the stairs. So Dave, you're going up. Andrew, you're going down. Right in the middle, there's a lady that's screaming. She has her arm out. She's trying to stop something. And when you guys look down, you see an old lady that's lying on the floor with her arms and her head really close to this lady's ankle. It's like this with her leg. And this lady is yelling. The rest of the guests that are there are like pulling away and just watching in shock.
Oh, I'm going to try.
There's an old lady grabbing the ankles of another old lady. Is that it?
No, the one yelling is young.
Oh, okay.
Youngish.
Yeah, I go there and I ask, "Are you all right? Are you all right? What's happening? What's happening?"
She won't let go. Did you approach her?
If I'm there too, I am absolutely approaching and just gonna try and like, ma'am, are you all right? And sort of take her shoulders and see if I can just sort of gently see what's going on.
Okay, so you both approach at the same time, almost. And since Andrew is coming down, she grabs you and like hugs you and is trying to almost climb on top of you, saying, "Help me!" She's... You notice that when she moves, the old lady is still grabbing her leg.
I pull her leg up, trying to release her from the old lady.
And I've got
Old
the
lady's
older woman,
grasp.
and I'm trying to pull her arms back too to sort of break this up a little bit. I'm trying to be nice though. It's an old lady, and I don't want to hurt her.
Okay, so people are trying to yell and scream around you, like, "Help her, older lady!" A lot of things. Everyone has an opinion. They are all starting to panic. And when you try to pull her leg, you find a lot of resistance. It's amazing how strong this old lady is. And Dave, on your side, when you move her, do you move her head?
No, I'm like got her by her shoulders. If she's grabbed on like this,
Mm-hmm.
and sort of she's on her stomach, I'm gonna grab her shoulders and just try and like pull back a little bit. Sort of, hey, what's going on?
Okay, so let's make a check.
All right,
This is physical.
fantastic.
It has to be below 8.
Can you
It is a
please
7.
roll for me?
The natural 7 on my part, so I'm good.
Nice. Okay, so the roll is for Dave. You don't have
Oh.
problems pulling the well. You do find resistance, but you're able to help the lady move. So you succeed, and when you move her shoulders, she like it's like her neck doesn't have a lot of strength. So when you pull her away, her head goes like this. Ah, sorry. Too much
Oh,
action
get
for
her
my
earphones
headphones.
quick, God.
And everyone can see a lot of blood from the lady's leg and coming out of the old lady's mouth. However, even though you were able to pull her away, you are not able to get her arms away from the leg. So she's grabbing really, really hard the leg, and she has a lot of blood on her mouth, and there's a big bite on the lady's leg.
All right,
When the rest of
so at this point, if I see the bite and everything else, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and put a restraint on this thing. All I know is
this
looks
thing,
like this old lady just bit this, so I'm gonna sort of just try to put her like in a headlock type of thing. Just
okay,
hey, whoa, back it up.
before you do that,
Mhm.
Andrew, what do you want to do when you see that? Of course, the lady's
I
screaming like
try.
crazy.
Yes. I tried to yank her leg out of the old lady's grasp with all my strength to try to get her free from this situation.
Okay. All right. So you both are going to do a check for red, please. And I'll give you some
Please
advantage
check for
since
me.
you guys. Oh yeah, since you guys are doing it together.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled
It has
another
to be
7, so I'm good.
oh, so 3. So perfect. You don't have to have any advantage. You are able to do it. When you put her on a lock and you pull away, at the same time, Andrew is pulling the leg away, and you do free this lady. However, there's a very loud, painful scream because the old lady with her nails scratches the leg all the way. She takes out the shoe, and now you have her on your arms. When everyone, actually, when the bite appears and when everyone notices the blood, they start yelling, screaming, running up and down the stairs. Everyone is in panic. You actually
Call
are the two.
security! Call security!
All right, you ask that. The lady that was hugging you is starting to faint.
Okay, I pull her upstairs to a level where I can get her lying down, and I'll help the guy I don't know, Dave, with the old lady and see if he needs help.
Okay, let's pause there. Let's go to Matt. Matt, you
Yes.
have no idea this is happening. It's 4 p.m. What do you want to do?
It's 4 p.m. There must be some kind of show or um any other forms of entertainment around the ship. I would like to see the schedule. Maybe there's a theater, maybe I don't know, a dance
Okay,
festival.
so there's a class like aquatic uh fitness class in that same deck in the pool. And then on deck 5, On the lounge, there's live music. You really don't know the band, but it's live music. And then on deck 4, there's theater, and they have a bingo session.
You said, okay, yeah, I'm not that old for bingo. I believe I will check out the lounge with the live music, see what they're playing. If it's not to my taste, then I'll probably head to the theater, or just take a walk around the ship, see if I find someone to strike up conversation with. No, if
Okay.
the theater is a no-go.
Okay, so you're on deck 12 right now. You're going down to deck 11, and you're going down using the front side stairs, and you hear a very loud and creepy scream coming from the pool.
Oh, I go there because apparently gossip's the best thing to do on this cruise.
Okay. All right, so it's going to take a few minutes to get there. All right, you're doing that. A few minutes, you get there, and all right, so actually you have remember the humanity and the shock charts that I mentioned?
Yeah.
You can decide to be shocked, so take 1 point, or sacrifice 1 humanity point.
Oh, could you remind me what's the difference between those two?
Sure. So when you get 3 points on shock, you are paralyzed and you cannot move for a turn. Or you can use your humanity to save you from the shock. But if you lose your humanity completely, then you are on my hands.
Oh, okay. I'm going for more drama than I'm gonna sacrifice 1 humanity and keep the story rolling.
Okay. So you get there and anyone else would be shocked. Actually, there's a lot of people they're looking at the same image that you're looking at, and they are all shocked of what's happening. The beautiful blue waters of the big pool on the main activity deck, deck 12, it's red. No
Holy
longer blue.
shit!
Red. Completely. There's not a part of the pool that doesn't have that color. And when you try to find the large group of people that were having this fitness class, you don't see them. You see some legs, you see some arms, you see some chests floating around, and the only complete or what seems to be complete live people are coming out of the pool. Do you want to do something?
Yeah, run and try to find okay. I gotta have a cool head. I'm going to my cabin first and foremost. I imagine there must be some kind of intercom on the cabin to call security or something.
Okay,
And
remind
that's where I'll
me,
probably be safe.
you were on deck 10. So, okay, you go down using the stairs on the front as you were going to before, and you're not the only one. Everyone that's still kind of complete or complete and alive are running down the stairs using the elevators. It's chaos. You fortunately are able to get down to deck 11. But when you get there, you see kind of the same picture, but this time it's on the jacuzzis. There's 3 jacuzzis, one next to the other. And it's pretty much the same, except that, kind of like they are saying on the chat, it's boiling. This red liquid is boiling.
I am never entering a pool or a bathtub or a jacuzzi again after this. It's boiling,
Yeah, yeah, the
but
jacuzzi
yeah,
is
I'm gonna continue straight to my cabin.
all right. So, let's
Hello?
pause you real quick while you're getting to deck 10. Let's go back to deck 4. You were trying to contain the old lady, correct?
Yeah, I'm just trying to restrain her. Behind, hands behind the head, headlock from behind, type of thing.
Okay. So she's actually not that strong. You guys are weirded out because it was very hard to pull her away from the lady, from the leg. But now that you have her there, she's very slow and moving like an old lady. She has blood in her face and in her chest, and she's actually trying to bite you. It's like,
Nope, nope, nope. And if she's doing that, I'm gonna. Uh-oh. Oh, we lost Hiram.
oh no. Okay. While he comes back and the stream gets fixed, Andrew.
The young lady that was bitten, she is passed out. Yes. So
Yes.
I lay her on the level at the stairs, and I go help Dave. I see what's. Did I understand what's happening? That the lady is trying to bite.
Yes.
Okay, I take out my shirt, roll it, and put it into her mouth.
Okay. I'm sorry, you're what? Real quick, for everyone that is watching, so here he lost his internet connection. We're going to leave him on his cabin for now, and back to you. So you want to put what on her mouth?
I take out my shirt, roll it
Your
like
shirt.
a towel, and try to get it into her mouth so she can't bite anyone else.
Okay. All right. So you are going to, yeah, I'm going to roll for you, but you're going to roll also for red. This is more of an athletic roll because you need to avoid her hands. She is trying to bite Dave, and she's trying to grab you as you are coming closer to her. Now, she's again slow. She looks completely like an old lady except from the blood on her face. So she will do like.
So I am kind of restraining her, so I don't know if that helps with his roll or not.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you will get one more point on red for your roll. So you have to roll above 8, and you have 2 points on red. I'm sorry, below, and you got a 2, so perfect.
Okay.
You put the shirt in her mouth, and she's like, ah, ah, ah.
She can't bite anymore.
Thanks.
Okay.
We just get it. Can you work here? Can we get somebody to take care of this?
Okay. I'll get someone. And I see that.
Goddamn vacation. God, just no biting.
I see that he seems to be all right, and I look, open the stairs door into the main area and try to see if there's any crew there.
Yes, a lot of stuff running up and down. You see some people with blood in their uniforms. Some of them are yelling. There's actually a boy that's very, very, very thin, and he looks completely freaked out. He's like against the wall like this. And yeah, they are not paying attention to you.
I come back and look at Dave. I say, and I say, I believe this is happening everywhere at once. Let me see.
You have a lot of old ladies biting people on this ship. Is this something that normally happens?
Not only old ladies. There are many people covered in blood at the holes. And I look and I take off my belt and try to tie the old lady to the railing of the stairs.
Is there a lot of this happening around us? What is the surrounding area like? We're in the middle of these stairs, but like, is there chaos breaking out all around us like this?
I'm glad you asked. Yes. So there's not a lot of people on the stairs because for some reason they remember that part of the safety that stairs are to be avoided in these cases, like fire. So there's not a lot of people in the stairs, but you can see part of the hall of deck 5 and part of the hall of deck 4. You are right between those two. And on deck 4, there's also someone screaming.
We can't hear you.
Oh, damn it, microphone. She's
It's
yelling.
sparing us the screams.
But you can see my face, so you get an idea of the tone.
Yep.
She's saying, "Oh no, get away from me. Help me, oh no."
All right. Looking at this, looking at all the things going around, I'm like, we've got to get people to safety. And I'm going to throw this old lady down the stairs.
Okay, so you're on deck 4. It's going to go all
gonna
the
like,
way down to deck 2. Well, yeah, something
I don't
like
care
that.
where she lands as long as it's far away from me and that biting bullshit.
All right, so
I was
let's
trying.
roll.
I was going to tie her, and then he does this. It's like, oh no, the passenger.
No, man. We gotta get out. We gotta find out what the hell's going on. Get someplace
Wait.
safe.
Let's see if he is able to do it. Please,
Sure.
red check below your number.
I rolled an 8.
Oh, wow. So you get 1 humanity point. You currently have
I'm
11 to
Extra
spare.
human. I'm extra human now. Yay.
It's weird because you're throwing a lady off the
Mhm.
the rail.
That makes me more human somehow.
Yes,
All right.
that's what humans do.
So grandma's going for a trip down the stairs.
It's kind of true. All right. So what you guys gonna want to do? Let's start with Andrew.
I see what he did, and I look him in the eye. Are you going to bite me as well? And I strike a fighting pose.
Shut up. We've got to get your head in the game, son. There's problems happening here. We got to take care of people. Let's just figure this shit out first.
All right. Just as a quick reminder, doesn't matter that's your character, but Dave has 45 and Andrew 32. So you don't see a lot of difference between you two. You're both muscular, although Dave not so much because he's already retired.
Right. Dave's just spent 25 years in the military. Everybody is a son to him. He's a sergeant. He gives orders. This is what he does.
Perfect. Cool. Okay. We are on the same page right now. So you say that, and then what you do? You still hear this female voice yelling.
From down or above?
Down. You hear a lot of footsteps running around, screams, yelling. You hear, actually, you both hear some like more secured authority voices saying things like, "Stop! Hey, come here! You guys, help me here!" On deck 5.
Do I know those voices?
Yes, you recognize Carlos.
Carlos!
Carlos's voice. Okay,
it's
you
my
cannot
friend
see
down
him.
there. And I go in the direction of the voice. Come on.
All right.
Come on, dude. Let me help my friend.
Yeah, that's fine. Sounds like authority, so sure. Let's do this.
Okay, so you are both going up deck 5. Let's go real quick.
Yeah, Grandma just got thrown down, so going up is a much better option.
Let's go with Matt real quick. So I said I was going to put you on your cabin, but you came back real quick, so let's not do that. Let's go back to the actual plot that I had planned for you. You are actually right now on deck 11. You are going to use the stairs or the elevator. They are both packed with people, so I cannot hear you.
Oh,
not yet.
sorry.
There you go.
I think I'm taking the stairs because if perchance there's a crazed person on the elevator, I would not want to spend a single second there with that person. Meanwhile, I try to open up my Instagram and start live recording what's happening there.
Okay, so quick question. Did you buy the package to be overseas? No, I'm just kidding. We are not that far. It has to be realistic. No, okay, you can do that. You
Yeah.
start doing that. And are you going to look at what's happening or through your camera?
I'm going to look at what's happening. I'm just pointing my camera roughly in the direction and narrating like someone please if you're watching this, tell the authorities there's a murder loose on the what's the name of the cruise?
Oceanic Solitude.
There's a murder loose
That
on
should have
the
been a red
Oceanic
flag when I signed up. Let's just be honest.
Okay.
Please, I don't know how long we're gonna last in here and stuff like that.
Okay, so you're a professor, and although you're very young and successful, I mean, you're a professor, you are on your fourth cruise as a professor with 21 years old. You must be.
32. 32. 32.
Oh, 32. Oh my God. Okay, yeah. No.
Still young,
So,
son.
never mind.
21.
That's what I had on my notes. Okay, never mind then.
Sorry.
So, you don't have that many followers, so it's going to take a few minutes for someone to react. But right now, you're live. You're doing that, and you go down the stairs. And it's weird because when you get to deck 10, so of course the hallway is smaller because this is a deck only with cabins. So it's a small hallway. Deck cabins on the right, cabins on the left, and then the hall. It's weird because all the chaos, the noise, the yelling that was above and that you could hear on the stairs below, there's nothing there. You see people and they are walking in the hallway and they all look weirdly calm. Right now, nobody's looking at your direction. And let's do a roll for um, a blue check. Sorry. Yeah.
Cool.
So above your number, that's, if I'm not mistaken, 7.
I got a 9 again.
Good. Wow, you guys, this is amazing. It's usually harder for people to get their numbers. Right. So you notice there's like some weird color in the air, like some kind of colored steam that's floating over the heads of the 5 people you see walking like slowly, like if they were high.
Does it come from a specific place or just floating above them?
You would have to do another check to pay attention to see if you notice that.
Cool. I'm gonna. I want to know if there's a burst pipe or something. No. Let me. Okay, a 5. I got 1 in blue. No, I didn't.
All right. No, nothing. You have 2 options. You can go. Wait, you are here. So you have to go to the front of the ship in the same hall to get to your cabin, and you would have to pass 2 of these weird people. Then is your cabin, and then the other 3. By the way, you don't know what's behind you because you haven't checked, but that's in front of you.
Okay. I have to go through the crowd or just 2 people?
2.
Okay. Yeah, first I called their attention. Hey, what the hell was going on here? What was that screaming? Didn't you see the bodies?
Okay. So the 5 of them, they slowly start to turn around. They are like off. Their eyes are almost white. You almost don't see them. They're the color in their eyes, and they are like drooling. They're like very either confused or they maybe hit their heads. They look at you. And they start to work towards you.
Okay, that is creepy as fuck. Do I have another way to I don't know, go upstairs and then approach my cabin from the other side of the ship. I imagine there should be a second set of the stairs on the other side.
So actually, you could go. Well, you have to turn around, and there's
Yeah.
a hallway between the two halls of the cabins, and you can go through that, then all the way up to the ship, to the front of the ship, and then cross again, and then come back.
Yeah. That would be the best option because these guys are creepy as fucking whatever they got going. I don't want this. I just want to be alone right now.
Okay, so you turn, and in front of you, around 3 meters away from you, there's another person that you haven't noticed. And this person actually didn't notice you until you made the noise. You don't know that, but he also turned around. Actually, it's a she. It's a lady, and you remember her from the first day and this morning. She was drinking fast, like faster than you. She was enjoying the cocktails on the
Oh.
12th deck. She's dressed pretty sexy. You actually remember her because you noticed that. And she turns around and looks at you. And when she turns all the way, you notice she doesn't have half a cheek. So all this is gone. You can see her teeth. And she looks at you, like confused. And she starts doing like this and walking towards you. And I'm gonna pause you right now. We go back to Dave and Andrew that were running up the stairs. You can still hear this female voicing, and then more footsteps running on deck 4, and you go up to deck 5, where is Carlos. And Carlos is with other 4 members of the staff. One of them is Katie, and other 2 that you don't know, Andrew. So 2 other 2.
I go in that direction.
All right.
Katie, Carlos, are you all right?
Okay, Katie looks at you and she's relieved and she runs and hugs you. Oh, God, you're going to help us. Please, let's do something. I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm also I'm watching her teeth because somebody runs up and grabs somebody. For some reason, I'm a little nervous about that.
All right. Carlos is also relieved to see you. He goes towards you. There's a lot of people running and screaming and things happening, things going to the floor, crashing.
What's happening?
I don't know. She's still hugging you. Carlos calls the other 2 guys. Hey, come here. This guy is great. He's going to help. And now it's for the 6 of you there in the middle of the hall of deck 5.
Are there any like fire extinguishers or fire boxes or like the little break glass for axe type things around on this hallway on this ship?
Let's see. Can you do your coin check, please?
Sure.
So 1 is yes, 2 is no.
Oh God, it just hopped off of my desk. All right, never mind. I won't see what that came up as.
So
it is an odd number, so 1.
So yes, there's a fire extinguisher right in front of you on the
Cool.
right.
I'm gonna grab it, take it off, and I'm gonna just start holding it as a potential weapon.
Okay. Cool. So you do that, and then one of the 2 guys that you don't know, Andrew, watches you and then, oh, you're so smart. That's why you're friends with Carlos's friend. And turns to the other side, and in front of where the fire extinguisher was, you can see I forgot the name. Let me look for it right now, very quickly. An axe, the ones for firefighters. Big axe. It's that one. He breaks the glass and grabs the axe. Let's go.
Good choice.
All right.
Carlos, I tell Carlos, sorry, I tell Carlos, do you know what's happening? There are blood everywhere and people biting. What's happening?
Before he can answer, you hear you won't hear it because of my microphone. So it's a really, really, really loud child scream. You've heard like children when they are throwing a tantrum and they're like very,
Mhm.
very, very angry. Super high note like that.
Mhm.
Carlos freezes. He watches behind him, in front of him, and then he watches on the stairs something, and he says, come here," and he opens the door of the you're on deck 11 of the bathroom that is next to you guys. Come inside, and Katie and the other two guys go inside. Do you want to go inside the bathroom?
Yes.
Can I see where that kid yell came from?
You know that it came from the same place the lady was yelling, "No, please don't."
All right, so it's downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going down there. That's
Okay.
fine.
Okay. You go inside the
Um,
bathroom?
I'll go in, but I'm like, this is a dumb place to sit and hide. There's only one way out of here.
They close the door and they put the trash can in front of the door. They check all the stools. No one else is there. You do see
Is
some blood on the sink.
are there windows?
There's a small window, yes. Oh,
Can
actually, no, you're on deck 11. So it's a big window. You can see the waves in the sky. Everything looks beautiful outside.
okay. We have a way out here.
Yeah, to the ocean.
Oh, no, actually, it's very funny because all the windows you can like climb outside. It's Katie talking to you, Dave. Now climb outside, and then if you can, well, you're kind of old, but I'm sure Carlos and Andrew can help you. And you go like on the side of the ship, and you can come inside another window. It's genius. I don't know who designed that, but it's genius. Um, I'm Katie.
Pleasure.
So, Katie, did you see what happens? Do you have any idea what's going on? All those screams. And I talk to her and I try looking out the window if I see something.
When you
Then
ask Katie, her eyes go down in tears, and she's like, she mumbles some answer you cannot understand. So one of the guys that was there that you don't know, he hugs her and he's like comforting her. Obviously, he wants to get points with her. And then the other guy that you don't know, he says, "Oh, hi, I'm from the new staff. If I knew this was going to be my first uh, job as a in a cruise, I don't know what happened. Uh, okay." And he turns to you, Dave. "You cannot say this like outside and when we get to shore, but someone on the staff got sick, like very sick, and started to get other people sick, and someone on the kitchen got sick, and they infected or something the food, and now everyone is like crazy, like eating each other, like like the video. You remember? You know the video, this old video of the guy dancing,
Yeah, so
like
you're
that
talking.
video.
You're trying to tell me this is Night of the Living Dead cruise, is what you're trying to tell me.
I have no idea what that is.
The old movie, zombies, the smashing the door. God.
where was the restaurant? Which restaurant was infected? Do you know?
Yes, the two ones on deck 12, but at this point I don't know. Probably everyone, everything. When he says that, Katie starts crying louder. Don't say that.
I try to remember if I ate at a restaurant or I ate at my cabin.
While that's going on, I'll turn to Carlos, who seems to be security type person and kind of authority. And I'm just going to say, is there a safer place that we can hole up and keep people safe?
um okay, yes, I guess it's a different situation. The bridge is still secure. I sent most of my guards there because, well, if the captain or anyone on the crew that can drive the ship can die, we are stuck here. So I know there are some guards there on the bridge and the captain and others, but I wouldn't recommend going there because the orders we got were not to let anyone get inside. So that one is very safe. I was thinking to go to one of the suite cabins. Maybe they left and we can hide there. And then Katie, Katie thinks there's like a special cargo deck, the private one, and maybe we can hide there. It's private.
Or we could maybe go grab one of the lifeboats and get the hell off of this death trap boat.
Well,
Where are we now?
Right now you're on deck 11.
No. I asked Carlos specifically. Where are we now? Are we too far away from the shore?
Oh, you mean like that? So we sailed last night, and we're supposed to get uh to shore this tonight. So we shouldn't be that far. Although I don't know if they stopped the travel because of the situation. That is supposed to be one of the protocols for safety.
Now for the Master Fovo, do the lifeboats have engines or are they motorized in some way? No, just no
They can
paddles,
float and you
nothing.
can row.
Oh, we can row then.
You could try.
Mm-hmm. You know, sir.
Thank you so much. Muchas gracias a Noches de Rol por el raid. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sir, I'm talking to Dave. I believe we haven't been introduced in this hurry, but my name is Andrew, and your idea of the lifeboats is perhaps our best chance. If this is spreading, we don't know how this is spreading. It may even be airborne.
There's a lot of people on here that probably aren't hurt yet. Oh, go ahead. Yep. Sorry.
Sorry. Speaking of airborne, do you remember Matt? Let's go back with him.
Oh.
Oh, Christ.
Well, I figured he was zombie chow at this point.
So
I'm trying really hard not to be.
This foxy lady looks at you with her teeth showing on the side. And she starts walking towards you while doing this. She's about to throw up.
I back away from her, walking towards the stairs I was going to use for the traversal of the ship, while asking, ma'am, are you all right? What is going on with you? Does she even reply to that?
She has her eyes fixated on you, and she's like, and she starts walking. She has high heels, and at some point what's the name? Never mind. She trips with something on the floor, and her ankle breaks. You can see the bone, but she's still walking towards you.
Okay, that's where I leave. I start running for my life with this shit. Okay, enough of this.
All right, so I guess we will continue with the plan, like to cross to the other hole.
Yes.
And then, okay.
Yeah.
Right before you turn around and run, the last thing you can see is her burping, very, very loud, and you can see some like fog coming out of her mouth, the same color that the steam in their head was.
Oh.
And starts to spread in the hallway.
I would like to roll my knowledge of tactics and think fast.
Good.
What would be the best way to get as safe as possible from this kind of situation. I know there are lifeboats on this cruise as well. Maybe I can find a safer path to them.
Okay. So the thing that what you assume would be the safest would be to use the staff stairs because probably they are outside trying to help everyone. So yeah, that's what you assume. And you're going to go back to deck 11 trying to find the door for the staff stairs.
Cool.
Wait. I said 11?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are on 5. Okay. I got mixed up with my map. All right. So you're going up. And you find the stairs are closed. They are blocked. Something is inside them, like blocking.
Nothing I can push like with a kick
Wow.
or
Well, you can try. Yeah. Please do your check with red.
4. I have 1 in red if necessary. My
Okay, no, there's
number is
any.
7.
Yeah. So you succeed. So you kick it
Nice.
and you are able to push the door and it opens like 10 centimeters and then closes back. There's something very heavy leaning in the door.
Oh, Jesus crap. Is there like a fire extinguisher nearby, something I can use? I don't know, one of those emergency glasses.
Not there, but you can see the red box like close. You have to go through people running and yelling.
Okay, as long as they don't have that weird fog over their heads, it's fine, I guess.
Okay. So you start going there. Let's go back to deck 5 to the bathroom where you guys are hiding. So you agreed you're going to go to the lifeboat. The what's the name? Yeah, the
The
boat.
Well, we were talking about the lifeboats.
Mhm.
The other question I was going to have is to Carlos is like, do you have any kind of weapons?
Uh, yeah, we usually do. I don't. I gave them all to the staff that is going to secure the bridge. That's our main priority, the bridge, because that if not, we are not able to move. Um, I do have this, and he takes out what's the name? I forgot the name. Well, real
His
quick.
axe? His axe?
No.
Oh.
In Spanish is macana.
It's a baton.
Yes, that.
Ah,
Thank
okay.
you.
No, it's better than nothing.
So you have that. You have the axe that the other guy has,
Got my
and
fire
you have a
extinguisher.
fire extinguisher. Okay. And you have a crying Katie in your arms, Andrew.
Yeah, she's not my problem. Call me old. She's bait at this point.
Okay.
Is there anything else inside the bathroom that could be used as a weapon?
Yeah, that was my next question.
Well, maybe if you break something, you can use the part, but you can take off the lid of the trash can. Is one of those metal triangular ones, so you can hit things with that.
Mm-hmm. Yes. We take one out, or perhaps the pipe, the sink pipe. Is it removable?
You can try
Is
it.
it
Yes.
plastic? Is it metal? What is it
Metal.
made of? Let's try to get this pipe. Give me
Okay.
a hand.
How are you going to do that?
Trying to look if it can be unscrewed.
No.
Properly unscrewed. No. So
You would have to use force or hit it with something.
So are
Let
they
me
kind of like the
try.
freestanding sinks, or are they cabinets, or like can I get a swing at the pipe with my fire extinguisher? Is what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Yes, you could. Yeah, like below the sink, you can see the pipes.
Yeah,
It's not a fancy cruise.
Yeah, no, this is deck 5. Nobody cares. So it's just gonna slam it.
Okay, so let's do a red check. Do you want to try it as well, Vinicius, with another one?
Do I have another fire extinguisher? Or
No, you can try and kick it.
I got a natural 1.
Huh. Yeah.
You said that did
doesn't work.
something, but I don't know what it was, but it's still under my 8.
Yeah. So your fire extinguisher now has dent.
Dent.
Not the last one it's going to get on this cruise, I think. But do I get somebody a pipe to be able to use? My question. No,
You can try again, or you can try maybe with that.
the axe isn't going to do much with a pipe.
No, it will
I'll
only
do it again.
blunt the axe.
A 7.
Your number is 8, right?
8. Yes.
Okay, good, perfect. So you break it, and water starts to spill on the floor.
Cool. I'll just pull the pipe off. And
And
who
you
doesn't
the
have
pipe.
a weapon right now?
Let me get this pipe, please.
There you go.
Yeah.
Cool.
Andrew
Thank you.
now has the pipe, and then the other two without a weapon are Katie and one of the random crew members. Real quick, answering the question in the chat. This system is called Omnidem. It's a system created by Farhadar from Ampersand Studio. We are testing it live here with you guys and with these 3 beautiful gentlemen that are helping us. You will be able to see that published very soon.
We prefer to be
Where
called
were we?
victims.
Gentlemen. Okay, so we were on the right. You have your weapons. What do you want to do? Do you want to go outside?
Let's go through the windows. Katie mentioned that we can reach many other places through the windows.
Unless I'm too old.
No.
She's not paying attention to you right now, but the guy with the axe goes and breaks the window. He starts to break like all the sides so you can go easily. Then what do you want to do?
Well, we try to go outside and see what can we see outside.
It's getting dark. You can see.
The thing it's like a catwalk, right? It's a catwalk that goes around the perimeter of the windows.
We
Is
can
that it?
say that, but it's very, very narrow. So like
More of a ledge.
yeah, like this. What would be like 20 centimeters, something like that?
Okay. Be
Maybe
careful.
15.
Be careful.
I've walked around wings of AC-130s, son. I can take care of this.
All right. So you want to do?
Try to look around. Can we see from this ledge? Can we see outside? Are there any areas that seem to be safer?
From where you are, you wouldn't be able to tell. You can hear yelling, screaming, crying.
But
you can
this
see
is
a couple of people jumping off the ship.
And where are the lifeboats? Do I know?
Yes, you do know. You should know. And me, myself, I don't remember. Okay, they are on deck. Where is it? There you go. So this is the level of the sea. So they are on deck 3. Deck 3.
You're on deck 5 right now, yes?
You guys are on 5, yes.
Okay. We have to go down 2 decks before we can reach the lifeboats. Are there external stairs like those for construction and maintenance?
There are. You would have to walk a couple of minutes to get to one of those. That will help you to get down to deck 4, and then you have to walk back more, like, I don't know, depending on your pace, and then you would get to the stairs to go to deck 3.
But I believe this is the safest route. We are less likely to meet zombies walking at the catwalks. So let's do this.
All right. Okay, so who wants to go first? Are you guys going first, or are you letting the other guys to go first?
The wise thing would be to let them go first, but since I am the one who knows, I'll be first.
All right, so let's I'm gonna roll for you.
Okay.
D4. You tell me odds and evens. Which one is yes? Which one is no?
Yes is even.
Okay. So yes, it's even. All right. So it's a yes. Carla says, "Let me go first. Let me go first. You can help them behind me. I'll lead the way, and you're very strong. You can help them get it up." And
Okay.
he walks, jumps up the window. He's very athletic. You train him well. And he starts to walk on the side. He's putting his chest against the ship. He's advanced like 3 steps, and then he says, "Okay, the next one is gonna be next."
I'm going last.
Okay. Katie,
Okay.
can you be between me and Carlos?
All right. But you help me, and she's grabbing your arm.
Sure.
Okay. It's easy for you to help her. She's also kind of athletic. She works in the gym. She's not that strong, but she's athletic. So she goes up, starts to move behind Carlos, and then you feel the ship stop. So this is not easy because usually cruises you don't feel the movement, but this stop is so sudden that you can feel it. And actually, everyone is going to, well, yeah, also Matt, now that I think about it, although he's elsewhere, you're all going to do a red check because you're going to see if you can stay on your feet.
Holy cow.
Good thing I didn't go
Did
out the
the
window
did
yet,
the
is all I
sh-
can say.
did the ship hit something at the bottom? Oh no.
I got an 8.
All right. Oh, wow. So you have one
I am
more.
so freaking human.
I have to change that now.
Yeah, you should probably cap that.
And then Andrew, you got a 7, so you're good. Matt?
Roll it. 8. My
Oh.
target number is a 7. I got 1 in red. I can lower that exactly to 7.
Very good. Okay. So yes.
And technically, a humanity point as well, right? Because no, I gotta
No,
hit it
because it's
It's a
not
naturally, right?
natural.
natural roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now everyone wants humanity points. And then I have to roll for Carlos. Oh, okay. That's going to be a yes or a no. So odds are yes, evens are no.
Uh-oh.
Carlos is able to stay on his feet. The other 2 random guys, yes and no. So one of them, the one that doesn't have any weapons, he falls to her butt and he's like, "Oh, whoa, what happened?" And finally,
Katie?
so that happens. You try to grab something, you don't fall. This guy falls in his butt, and then you hear, and Katie slipped and fell. Do you want to try
Katie!
and grab her hand before she goes to
Yes.
the ocean? All right. So let's do a.
I'm thinking.
Let me roll for you again. Do you want someone
Okay.
else to roll? Yes,
No,
your
no,
preference.
you're doing
Okay.
fine.
So tell me, odds and evens.
Evens are yes.
Okay. This is. Oh wow! You grab her hand. She
Yes.
cuts her arm with the glass. She's like yelling and screaming. Ah! Blood going all over. But you grab her. What do you do?
I try to pull her up.
Okay, this is
Help me
going to
here.
be
Help me here.
very hard. So although I know your number is 8, you have to roll below 5.
If I see her grab her, I'll try and reach out if I can get over there to help pull her up. I'm not that much of a. I'm a 12 human. I'm not that much of a monster.
Okay, so you both are going to roll, and since he's helping, if you get below 8, then it works.
Okay.
A 1 for Andrew.
A
Oh,
2 for
boy.
Dave.
Okay, so Andrew, you're trying to pull her up, and you cut your arm with one of the glasses. So you let her go because You didn't expect that. You let her go, and at the same time, Dave is reaching out, so you grab her. So she's still hanging in one hand, and you now have a cut on your arm. It's not very deep, but it got you out of guard.
Okay, I reach with my other hand to try to pull her up.
Okay, let's roll again, the two of you. 5 for Andrew. Nice.
Mhm.
I got a 9, but I have 2 points in red, so that brings
Okay.
me down to 7.
Okay, so you pull her. You are able to get her through the window. She hugs you, Dave, and she goes, "Oh my God, you're so strong. Thank you so much. Thank
Just
you."
calm down, miss. We've got to get through this and the game.
I'm not going out of that way. No, no. Carlos is actually coming back, and he's like looking from the outside to you guys. He's like, "Are we going? What happened?" The guy
I
that
believe
wanted to comfort her, he's like, "No, yeah, we have to go another way. This is too dangerous."
More
the
dangerous
the
than the
ships
biting
are
people.
already stopped. I don't believe it will hit anything else. Is it moving?
No, it's not moving. And we're gonna pause and go back to poor Matt that is running from his life from this zombie lady that wants to hit on him.
Yeah, I hope I've left her far behind right now.
So you were in deck. Um,
10 going up to 11.
you got to 11. You got. Oh, you're going towards the fire extinguisher. You got there. You need to
Yeah.
try and break the glass. No, that's actually something that anyone can do. That's the point of those glasses. So you break it. You take the fire extinguisher out, and then when you turn around, there's a little girl looking at you.
Looking at me how?
From her
Like you're a meatloaf.
like this.
My
Ah, and she starts walking towards you.
just like the others, right?
No, she
Yeah.
doesn't look confused. She's very clear, and she's like,
Wait. How old is this girl?
very, very little. So, at what age did you
Like
start
3 or
walking?
4?
Yeah, like 4.
Oh, cry. Oh.
She puts her little hands towards you.
Okay. First I try to take a look at her and see if she's not hurt or anything, or if she's not drooling like the others. There's no fog coming out of her.
Okay, very good. So let's do a blue check.
Cool. Oh, I'm fucked. 5.
And you don't have any points to add.
I only have 1, which raises me to 6, and my number is 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no, you don't notice anything. However, this is for the audience. You cannot use this information. He didn't notice, but she has something very weird on her leg. It has a completely different color. Her leg looks purple-ish. And although she's very little, it's obvious that her leg is not helping her to walk properly. So you don't see that, you don't notice anything. You only see a little girl walking towards you.
Can I just hoist this girl like a sack of potatoes on my shoulder, uh, to get her out of the away from the guys that I just had to pass by?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you're not that. Um, I mean,
Wait,
she doesn't
wait,
weigh a
no.
lot.
The people I had to go through, they were normal people, right?
They seem to be.
Yeah. I shouted at them, "Hey, you forgot a little girl here."
You are on the deck above, so you would have to go down.
Oh, you told me I had to go through some people on this deck to get to
Oh,
the fire
right,
extinguisher.
you're right. Let
Yeah.
me see. Let me roll for that. Um, so no and yes. One lady listens to you and turns around and says, "Oh, poor baby." She walks there towards you.
I promptly hand the girl to this lady. It's yours.
So she's walking towards you with her arms up. She's about to grab the child. Do you let her go before making sure she has it?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you let her go in the air, the lady is about to grab her, and then she's just like, and the girl falls to the floor, and she starts screaming. And the lady looks at you and says, "What's wrong with you? She's obviously one of those monsters," and turns away and runs. Now you notice the leg. It's obvious that there's a bite on her leg, and her leg is purple. And now she's screaming, like very, very loud.
Okay, is it she has a purple leg and a bite. So far, I've only seen people with this very weird look and burping clouds.
Before you can make any decisions, you can hear other children yelling, and you turn around and you see other two kids running towards you as fast as they can go. It
The
looks like
children.
they are being called by this baby.
Okay, yeah. I'm done with helping people. Straight to the. Okay, I'm done trying to be a nice guy. I am just gonna ignore the fuck out of everyone who's not like an actual talking regular human being. I'm heading for the for the boats. That's oh yeah, I was getting the extinguisher because I wanted to try and break through whatever was
right.
holding the door, the staff stairs door.
So you broke the glass. Now you can take it. It's no problem. The kid, the one that's on the floor, is still lying on the floor yelling. "Ah!" The other two are yelling as well, running towards you. Well, yeah, running. They're not very fast. And do you want to see around you, or you go towards the door?
So long as there's nothing blocking my path to the door, yeah, I want to go straight to it. And maybe since I'm able to barely push it, I can use the extinguisher to either break whatever's holding the door, or use it to block the door from closing, reach my hand and take whatever's pressing, making it shut.
So your ability or your concept that you selected, that's tactics, you're running towards the door, and you remember when you pushed it, you were able to open it a little and then it closed. So what you're going to do is you have your fire extinguisher in front of you, and you run and push the door with your shoulder and use the fire extinguisher to keep it open.
Yeah.
So no, you have to roll for that. I'm sorry. I was thinking, is that something normal people would do? I don't think so.
1. Wait, that's a physical action.
Yes, but it's a 1.
I have 1 in red. Can I make it a 2?
Yes, you can. No problem.
Oh, does that actually save me?
Yes. Wait, something. Someone is not listening to us.
Yeah.
We're having some technical difficulty. Okay, it's working now. Perfect. So you do that. You're able to do it. No worries. You have it open, and then you're about to get inside when you notice that the children are no longer yelling. Do you wanna look?
Nope, their problem. Not my problem anymore.
So you go, you enter the cruise stairs. You notice that someone placed like a locker or something on the door, so to keep people from getting inside. And do you want to go down or up?
First and foremost, I gotta make it very clear that after I get in, I do remove the extinguisher, okay?
Okay,
so
good.
that no one will get inside as well, and I'll carry it with me because I might need it. So
Good idea.
I
Okay.
wanna make for the safe boats.
All right. So
That
you
was
know
my
they are on deck 3. You're going to use the staff stairs all the way to deck 3?
yeah.
Okay, perfect. It's going to take you some time. Let's save you the time and say that from there to deck 5, everything goes smoothly, and then when you get to deck 5, the door is closed. You're not able to open it. You push it, you kick it, you use your fire extinguisher, nothing happens.
Okay. So. Hmm. Okay. What are from knowing the layout of the ship? What would be the odds that the level below or the level above would have more people in them? Like which you said it's on deck 3, right? The boats.
Yeah.
So which would have fewer people, deck 2 or deck 4?
So deck 2 are mainly staff cabins.
Nice. So I'm gonna see and try if I can get to deck 3 from deck 2 instead of 4 to 3. So I'm going one I'm trying to
All right.
go one
So you
more.
need to go to deck 4 using the guest stairs. So you have to go outside and find the stairs. You do that?
Okay. Wait, I cannot get to deck 3 from deck 2.
Yes, but you are right now on deck 5 and you cannot keep using the cruise
Wait.
stairs.
Oh.
It's blocked.
Okay. The staff. Oh, I get blocked on 5. I thought
Yeah.
I was blocked on 3. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I do. I guess I have no other option.
Okay, so you go outside and you pass in front of, you notice a broken fire extinguisher glass.
Container.
You think, someone thought the same that I did. And then the one in front is also broken. That was the one from the axe. And then you pass in front of a door and you hear someone saying something inside. Blah, 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 blah.
No.
But like people actually
Mm.
talking.
You cannot understand what they're saying, but yes, it sounds like talking.
Okay. Is there anyone in front of that?
Nope. Actually, this deck looks weirdly empty.
Okay. I approach the door and I yell, are are you part of this? Do you know what's happening? What the fuck
Okay,
is going on this ship?
you two in the bathroom, you just rescued Katie. She's saying, I'm not going out there. And then the other guy says, yeah, let's go from the other side. And then you're trying to decide that. And you hear someone on the door saying what Matt said.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You are very human.
I'm gonna go over. I'll put the fire extinguisher down, or actually, no, I'm gonna hold it in one hand. Who's there?
Matthew, I'm just a passenger. I'm trying to get to the safe boats, but apparently the door
Did you get bitten?
no.
Go to Andrew. Get ready. And I'm gonna slowly ease the door open to try and see who's there. Because we still have the trash can there and stuff too, I assume.
I'll lie myself very carefully. Also position myself with the extinguisher to try to defend myself from
The
enemies.
6 foot guy in army clothes holding another fire extinguisher, getting ready to hit you with it.
Okay, give me a second. I'm just waiting for something on the chat. Let's
Oh,
allow the chat to participate.
Uh-oh.
nice. That's
Okay,
actually
so
cool.
we got a 2. 1, 2. Nice.
Thanks,
All right.
Lynch.
Thank you, chat. So you open the door and yeah, you open the door with your fire extinguisher. In front of you, there's a guy with his fire extinguisher. And then You guys say something to
Yeah,
each other?
Okay, yeah.
just get in.
Oh, okay. I get
Okay.
in so far. They're talking. They look like regular people. Cool.
You are about to close the door, Dave, and you hear someone yelling, "Hold the door! Hold the door!"
Hmm.
And you can hear footsteps, two very steady footsteps running towards you. And then, if you pay attention, do you pay attention?
Yeah, no, I'm basically standing at the ready, looking at Matt as he comes in and just like check him out. Um, and I'll just be waiting at the door. It's open just enough to barely let somebody in. I didn't open it all the way.
Okay.
But I'm just kind of waiting, going, and I'm just gonna say, make it quick.
So this guy gets to the door. He's an Indian guy. He's dressed as a member of the crew of the ship, and he is panting, "Let me in, please! They're coming,
Did you get
please!"
bitten?
You can see that he has blood on him, but you cannot see a bite mark. I don't think so.
Well, get in. I'll just let him in quickly and slam the door shut as soon as he gets in, and have everybody check him out while I put the door back together here.
Okay, a second.
I make sure to show that I haven't been bitten.
All right. He doesn't feel very safe with you guys in front, but then he notices the other four. Actually, by the way, Carlos is still waiting on the window, but he notices the other four that he knows, and oh yeah, and he starts to show him, just to show his body, putting his shirt off and
do
everything.
do I know him?
Yes, you know him. He is Rahim. He is the bosun of the ship.
He's the what?
The bosun?
Bosun. The other name would be like quartermaster.
Yeah,
Okay.
first mate type of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Rahim, are you all right? What happened to you?
I have no idea what's going on. This is a mess. I'm so glad someone on the staff is still alive. Do you know if the bridge is safe? I noticed that we stopped.
Yes, I believe we hit something at the bottom. It was a very sudden stop. It shouldn't.
No. I
A
cannot
ship
hear the
shouldn't.
engine running. They stopped. I'm worried. Maybe the captain might be gone. Maybe the bridge was breached. Maybe the bridge was attacked.
Oh, that would be bad.
You are all listening to this conversation, so you can
What
interact
we're trying
whenever
we're
you want.
trying to get to the lifeboats.
The lifeboats. I don't. Well, maybe there are any. Uh, yeah, I don't think so. Most people got that same idea, and they are still trying to row towards shore. Um, yeah, I don't think it's a good idea. I was thinking to go below, actually, to the cauldrons or the um storage decks until someone saves us.
Believe we have to get out of this ship. This is a death trap.
The last time I saw Martin, he was going to the radio room, so I'm trusting Martin. You know that Martin is the chief radio officer.
Well, are your phones still working? Because I don't know. Maybe we could call someone from the Coast Guard.
I have no idea. The last time I tried everything, I don't know, something weird's happening with the electricity.
Oh crap. Anyway, we gotta get to the safe boat, at least to get away from this ship, because every second we spend in here, we risk, I don't know, becoming a part of whatever sick shit is going on.
Okay.
I believe we should try the catwalk again. There's bound to be no one there.
All right, so you all turn around. You notice that the two guys of the staff that you have no idea who they are, the new guys, are with you guys. They were listening to the conversation. and you look for Carlos. You cannot see him on the window anymore. You don't know where he is. And then you look for Katie, and Katie is on the floor against the wall. It seems that she passed out. Yes, Matt.
I see there's I see Maratra has redeemed something called charged dice and enemy horde. What the hell is that?
So enemy horde is, oh yeah, the chat can interact with the game. Maybe I forgot to mention that to you guys.
Yeah, this is news. This is news.
I'm, I'm sorry about that small detail. Yeah, enemy horde. So in theory you shouldn't know, but now you know. And then the dice, that means that you can roll again, or you can
Oh,
add or subtract one to your check.
nice.
So each of
Thank
you
you,
have one.
Maratra.
Thanks. Thank you. Since
Thank you.
somebody's bringing a horde, thank you.
So, all my love to Maratra, all my hate to Leshinen. Uh,
So what do you guys want to do? Katie's on the floor. She is pale. Carlos is gone. The other two guys are like, oh no, Katie, Katie, and they're trying to wake her up.
Oh my God. What happened to you, Kitty? I tried to wake her up.
Watching. I'm basically sitting at the door and I'm watching intently. After I block the door back up, I'm watching those two guys, and I'm watching Matt because I don't know who the hell he is.
Oh, right.
And
Mhm.
and just sort of keeping an eye on things, trying to assess the situation. Does it look like the two guys look weird, like they're off or anything like that, or just are they actually concerned?
You mentioned that Carlos disappeared.
Yeah, you don't see him right now. Maybe you can look outside the window. But answering to the other question, they are both trying to wake Katie up, and then she does. Are you guys looking at Katie or doing something else?
I'd be watching this whole
Ooh.
interaction.
yeah,
Look at Katie.
same.
Okay, so what you see is that she is like this, and then she opens her eyes and looks at them. And in the same way she hugged all of you, she starts to put her arms up. She hugs one of them and bites his face. And he starts yelling, "Ah, let me go, let me go." The
Someone's
other
getting a
guy,
fire extinguisher in the face, and it's somebody that called me old.
the other guy, the one that had the axe, he's like frozen. And actually, this is the first time you see that so close. So you can see her tearing the cheek of the other guy. It's like with all the flesh and the blood, and she eats it and then goes again and she bites his eye. And you are going to tell me if you want to use one humanity point or get a shock point.
I'm using humanity.
I'll do the same.
I'm getting a shock
I've
point.
got extras.
Okay.
Gonna use everything I have.
I'm sorry, Andrew. What did you decide?
I'll get a shock point and say, Katie, no! Oh, damn!
Okay. So this is what's happening. The guy with the axe is it's also in shock. He's like, he doesn't know what to do, and what he decides to do is to let the axe on the floor, and he jumps out the window.
Stupid son of a bitch.
Okay, the outside is clear. Let's get the hell out of here.
Hold on, and I'm gonna start attacking Katie, and they do, just to. I've seen enough of this sort of stuff. I'm taking this down.
Okay, so you do that, and you have to your check, please, for red. The other two, what do you want to do?
I want to go outside this room.
You're not going to believe me when I tell you this.
Okay, is it your number?
It is my number again. I rolled another 8. I swear on soon to be Katie's grave.
All right. So you hit her Where? In her face, you said?
Oh, just right on the face. This is training's kicking in. I am not fucking around. Boom.
Okay, so you
Thank
hear
you.
a very...
Thank you, Allegana.
Oh, yeah, you got another one. Cool. So you hear a very moist, cracking noise. You are sure she's gone. The other guy doesn't have an eye, doesn't have a cheek. He's on the floor. What do you guys want to do?
I grab the axe
Okay,
and
let me see. The axe, you have how many points on red?
8, isn't it? No.
You have 1. It's too heavy. You can grab it, but you try to swing it and you can't.
You have my
Really?
fire extinguisher and my axe. While he's doing with that, controversial action here.
I'm sorry?
This is a controversial action, and I don't know what everybody else is going to think of me here, but I'm going to try and pick up this dude and throw him out the window.
Okay.
I watched a whole bunch of zombie flicks on the base when we were kids. We were younger and off times. I've seen a lot of movies. I don't want to. You get bit, too bad. Out the window.
Okay, make your red check, please.
Let's watch this one. I'll fail.
You have
It's a
to-
5. It's a 5.
Okay, perfect. So you throw him out the window. So just to be sure, we have...
I throw a lot of
Matt.
people around this boat. Is what's happening here.
We have Matt, we have Dave, we have Andrew, we have Raheem, and that's
And
it.
a squishy Katie.
And a
corpse.
squishy Katie. So what do you guys want to do?
I say, hey, the outside is clear. There's no one outside this bathroom. Let's get down. Let's use the other stairs to get to the boats.
All right. What's with the axe? Here, take this. I'll take that then, and I'll try and pick up the axe.
All right, before you can do that, I need all of you to make a blue check, please.
Cool.
Just make it for me.
Of
This
course.
could be awful.
9.
I'm so
9.
sorry. My checks are terrible for
Also
you.
a 9.
Initials. I got a 5. No, 6. So 9, 9, and 6. Andrew, you are still
In shock.
affected by the situation with Katie, but you too. So Dave, that is standing next to the window, you can hear and you perfectly recognize the noise of automatic weapons. You can detect at least 5.
Shitting me.
Can you hear that? Or my
Mhm,
microphone is
mhm,
blocking
Yeah,
it?
it's
Okay. And then Matt, that is closer to the sorry, to the door, you can hear a lot of like and steps. It's clear that the hallway is no longer empty.
Yeah, we're not alone anymore, folks. There's some of the weird people outside here. Fuck.
Are
Yeah,
you guys going to inform Andrew what's happening?
Yeah, there's gunfire up. Does it sound like it's coming from the front of the ship or the back of the ship?
Top.
From above. Okay. There's gunfire going on up there. There's people with guns, maybe security and military.
We have to go down. Katie's dead.
Yeah, well, yeah, she was eating his face. Sorry. I'm gonna pick up the. I'm gonna toss this extinguisher aside and pick up the axe because nobody's grabbing it.
Dave, are you part of the military?
Used to be, just retired.
Fuck.
Sergeant Dave Williams.
Please
US
confirm
Army.
my suspicions, but even if we approach the folks upstairs with the guns, even if they have the best of the intentions, they're probably not gonna let us live, right?
you do as you go, you raise your hands up, you make it sure and obvious that you're not one of these things, and you pray for the best. Better than sitting down here with these things.
Fuck. Yeah, but how do we get out of here? Like they're outside. I don't know how many, but from the sound, it sounds more than a couple.
I'll poke my head out the window. I'm going to take a look around to see so there is sort of that little ledgeway that we could make at least some way around. Are there ladders on the outside, like maintenance ladders or anything? Or
Yes, there were.
okay,
So the thing that wakes up Andrew is that a siren starts to sound.
Blair. To Blair.
yeah,
Thank
Blair.
you. And also, all the lights go off. You only have the emergency lights, and you hear the wah, and that's what wakes you up, Andrew. You get out of the shock, and you now have all the information they gave you.
We have to get out of here, people. There's no way. We're screwed. I go for the window and check if there's any way we can use the ledge to walk.
Okay, let me just make a walk roll to check something. Okay, you all are looking outside the window, and then you hear on your back something hitting the door, or a lot of things hitting the door.
Time to
It's not
go.
breaking, but something is hitting the door. Da, 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 da.
Let's go.
Okay, I need a red cat from everyone to jump outside. Oh, actually, not from Andrew. He can do it, no problem. The other two.
Okay.
Okay, I got an 8. I have one in red. I can reduce it to 7.
Good. Okay.
I got a 3.
Good. Okay, you three are able to jump outside. The order would be as you were standing: Dave, Andrew, Matt.
Okay.
Are you looking to the ship or towards the sea?
Towards the ship, because I want to sort of get a bearing. I want to find some way to go up.
Okay.
Towards what I heard, because
A couple of meters.
We need to go down. The lifeboats are down.
Yeah, but whoever's got the guns are up. That could be a rescue party.
I forgot about your NPC. So Rahim jumps outside. He's able to climb as well. He doesn't have any problems. And he listens to your conversation. And he's, there are no lifeboats anymore. Let's go up.
So up we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to go a few meters and you find the stairs. It's easy. Once you're there in the ledge, you're able to go. The ship is not moving, so you don't have a lot of difficulties. You four are kind of athletic, some more than others. You're moving, you get to the stairs, you start climbing up, and the noises are getting louder and louder. You hear the siren, you hear still yelling, you hear the roar, you hear the, oh, thank you for the raid. Welcome.
Hey, Dio.
You hear the roar, the machine gun, a lot of noise. And do you want to keep going up?
Oh, I'm going up.
So
Yes.
you get to deck 6, and then there's no more ladder. You have to go on the side of the ship again, now towards your left side.
Mm-hmm. How are we much closer? Are we? How far off do I think the guns are at this point?
You think they're on the top deck, so 14, 13, or 12. You are on 7 right now.
All right, I'm just gonna keep going up.
Okay.
But so I'm watching that, but also keeping it. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
We're zigzagging, right?
Yes.
There's a catwalk, then a stair up, then another catwalk, another stair up.
It's a Donkey Kong game.
Let's hope there's not a monkey up there. So
A monkey would be easier.
are there windows in those floors that we're using the catwalk? Can we peek inside? Can we be seen from outside? We have to be careful.
Yes, yes, and yes. So you are on the decks of the cabins. So the windows are small in some of them. Wait, let me see. You are on this side. So yeah, where you are right now, the windows are small. You can see the cabins inside. You see a few bodies dismembered there. You see some cabins that are empty, some cabins that have, it's obvious that there was a struggle, and you see some with the door open. You can see people running, but you don't see so many live people anymore. Some are running, and mostly are walking very, very slow, doing
Hmm. Okay.
You get
They don't
to,
seem to notice this.
so far, no. You
Okay.
climb to deck 8, 9, then you have to do the zigzag again, so you can get to deck 11. And actually, we are on deck 10. So I need each of